that. Thanks for reminding me. Yes. So, for example, if I wanted to, right, Asutosh has been married for 6 years, and he has been blessed with a baby boy. I'm happy for him. So if I have to right, when I started my love life, right, so that is when I will be asking Asutosh, because he is the one who has the knowledge about it, right? I won't be asking Hira because he has not entered this field. So make sure that you try to associate yourself with the right people who respect their time. Okay, so don't try to get the time advice from people who can't crawl from bed in the morning, right? He will tell you it's nice to sleep, it's nice to sleep. Why to track your time, or you live your life one day at a time. So always associate yourself with the people who respect your time, who values your time, and who can teach you something about the time management. That is the biggest secret among all. I do that. I always try to hang around with people who have growth oriented mindset, who talk about goals. So for example, when we have a call with Chinkalji, I mean, we don't discuss a lot of other stuff. We discuss is, hey, look, what are you studying, right? What we can do, right? How does future look like, right? That is what we discuss. We discuss all the great ideas, and we discuss about how we can be a better time manager. And I want all of you to follow these 15 time management techniques. Trust me, I will make a note of these. Again, I have just shared. Make a note of it and share with all of you, so that all of you are very benefited from this. And I have one request for everybody before we wrap up. So first thing is, Hira, I mean, this is not a finger pointing. So the first thing is, if you want to be really successful or do anything big in life, try to take personal accountability. Try to take responsibility. Don't it's okay to say sorry. Yeah, Asutosh, go ahead.
Today, I apologize for today. I have joined late.
Okay.
I will not give a reason. Because the reason itself a big crime for giving any excuses that I have learned. So I will not give any excuses, but I will make you sure that hereafter, whatever, because this is our first meeting.
Yes.
And blindly, I just start playing with my kid outside the house, and I really forget that at 7 o'clock sharp, I have to join the meeting.
Right,
so
right.
It's my blunder mistake. I apologize. But coming days, it's won't be happened.
Right.
That's a promise that only I gave it to you.
Right.
And whatever the things you are doing for us, from my heart, I will tell you, Ajay, it was not a small thing. It was not a small initiative that you have taken. We all follow the path which you have guided to us. And I personally seen that how much effective that all tips for me, whatever you have given.
Right.
Even though 3 years down the back, I even don't know a single name of any self-assessment book.
Right, right.
2020, I met you, and just see the line of books I have procured. I have purchased, and I have not purchased just to show someone. I have purchased just for my benefit.
Right.
And trust me, it's a really, really, really a very good energetic. Really, whenever I used to go hit a bed, I have the magic of thinking big book, or maybe you can say the art of persuasion.
Right.
These some books really touched my heart. It's how we can be so passionate, and how I have seen, because we are a childhood friend.
Right.
So I have seen your life, I have seen my life, where we both are come from, and now where you are. And I am blessed that my friend are staying over there and doing such amazing things here. I feel so proud. Even I have some small group which I have started by seeing you. Whatever knowledge I have, I try to share with some of the person who is not at all aware with English communication.
Right.
I started, that is totally free of cost. There was no charge at all. And I devote my time on Saturday, Sunday to learn them, to teach them how you taught me to be a good, successful person in 2020 and 2021. The same I started over there. That is a small thing which I want to tell you face to face. That's why till now I haven't shared with you. I really want to share. I just want to, for this time, for our first meeting face to face, where I can reveal these things that because of you, I have taken this initiative, and trust me, it's give me a lot of kick here. Really a lot of kick. After doing such things, I was like, yeah, this is better than job. I don't want to do a job. This is better than that.
Right.
So to motivate, this comes from you, and you are
Awesome.
the main whole soul person behind this success.
I'm happy for
And
you, Ashutosh. Really,
right
thank you
now,
for
I get
sharing.
more than 500 people as watching your videos, your YouTube videos, or more than that. Maybe so many have subscribers, but a lot of person gets a lot of benefited.
Right.
Because of you, a lot of authors' books is sold out. Yeah.
That's good, right? And moreover, the most important thing, what even Chinkal has mentioned is, it's all about we are making a difference. That matters a lot to me, right? Like
Yes.
we have
And
everything in life, right? So, but if we give somebody our time, right? And if one life
Here,
is also
here
getting,
we saw a live example of how are you touching other people, like your kindness and your your intentions are going toward how Ashutosh is teaching somebody like group of people. So your task is going forward, yet the help is going forward. So it's very big achievement.
Yeah, and
And
moreover,
Chinkal
Chinkalji,
Claps for us. Claps for us.
yeah, for everybody, for Ashutosh. Chinkalji,
Chinkal,
you'd be happy to know Ashutosh hails from your hometown. He's from Ahmedabad, like he's from Bihar, but he's working in Ahmedabad and he's doing.
right now I'm in Ahmedabad.
Yeah, he's doing
Oh,
really.
Ashutosh.
Yeah, so
Hi.
he's doing really cool stuffs in Ahmedabad. Like I know some of the things, kindness he's doing. So I really appreciate him for that. And moreover, one thing, Chinkalji, Ashutosh can agree. None of my friends can believe, right, from school that I'm doing. I'm a public speaker, right, Ashutosh, from somebody. From somebody
You
who
can't
was.
believe, Chinkalji, right? I know Ajay we started our journey from our childhood. We are on the same school, the same tiffin, like we have a great time. So we know each other plus and minus. So when I saw him first time on this platform, like public speaking platform, I really shocked, because that a moment which gave me, yeah, Ajay is a public speaker. Because what, we came from a place where English is like English. It is not English, it is English. So you can understand that how we are into that era, because it's no doubt that for competition point of view, like UPSC and other central government examination, Bihar is superb. In grammar, they nailed it. But when it comes to communication part or written, then we are English. But coming from that place to here, and Ajay went for Toastmaster, a great public speaker. Is give me a boost. I'm like, if Ajay can do it, why can't I can do it? That give me a energy, and that give me a vibes like I will also crack it. Yeah, why not?
But
So-
you know one thing, one positive
Yes.
thing that I noticed, like, when you told me this, I remember one thing when currently we work from home, but a few months back, few I could say couple years back, we used to go to office in person, right?
Correct.
So I and Ajay work in the same building.
Right.
So when we
Okay.
used to take a stroll or have a lunchtime and spend time with colleagues, Ajay used to practice for his communication. I have seen him doing that in parking lot.
Right.
He was doing that. I was like, what's he doing?
Yeah.
Is this guy
I-
crazy? Like in lunchtime, he's doing that. Already your brain is fried up on the work in the work time. And what is he doing in lunchtime? But I have seen him doing that, not in one time. So he take initiative, he time management. So that is the thing we need to learn
And you
from
know
that.
what? The funny thing is, Chinkalji thought I'm dating somebody.
Yes.
Trust me.
So I went to Ajay and I was like, Ajay, you're dating a Gori?
That in a parking lot, right?
Ajay, you haven't cleared to me, yeah.
No, that
No,
that will.
Ajay,
you still not revealed you have a golden
Ajay, are you dating? Are you dating? Were you fighting with someone?
Right. Right. No, no,
That's a funny
you
story,
are
yeah.
right, and that
Ajay,
too,
that's
like,
really funny. You haven't shared to me,
Twinkle,
yaar.
this
You have a
meeting
body
is
girlfriend, yaar.
no, no,
Twinkle, this
Chinkalji
meeting
was
is
like surprised,
recording.
like, how somebody can date in a parking lot, right? That is where I used to practice. No, I was telling somebody, right, Hira or somebody, like, if you want to get somebody's time, right, lunchtime is the best time, right? Like, you can ask somebody, hey, can I have a lunch with you, right? That is where they can. So I used to like ask people their lunchtime, like American people. But thanks to Chinkalji, she thought like I'm dating,
Yaar, Ajay, you
Ajay,
don't
you
say
never
to me, yaar.
revealed. You never revealed, Ajay. You have a Gori
Sorry,
girlfriend.
Ajay, I'm sharing your secrets
Ajay,
now to your
no,
friends.
no,
that is the
no.
secret
Ajay.
of your success.
She
That is the
reveal
secret of your
your
success,
secret.
huh?
And your wife will gonna watch this video and she'll ask who is that culprit.
Ajay,
Oh
She'll
no.
be happy.
Go ahead.
Ajay,
Yes, tell me, Hira.
close your
Ajay,
window
Sunday
and
is not gonna
shut
go.
down your door.
My window is closed and my wife is in a deep sleep.
Otherwise,
Those are
Neha
the
is
good
listening.
things.
Neha is
Right.
listening. They will kill you.
now
He will kill you.
you are a married person. Now you have to
Yeah.
be careful.
These things should not
Oh
be
no,
revealed
so
on media.
This was 4 years back.
nahin, Chinkalji, those things happens like somebody's if they don't know you initially. So every time Neha used to get a call from family, her mom is like, "Where is Ajay? He's studying. He's studying. He's working." So she told कि सही में सरस्वती उसके पास है क्या जो तेरे को पढ़ता ही रहता है does he gives you time
No, even that question I asked Ajay. Ajay, how many hours do you speak to Neha? And I was surprised. I was like, Ajay, is it possible?
no, so those things but again like everything positive, right?
Oh no, Tinkle, he always mention I'm giving this much of time to my wife dedicated time.
No, my time is, you know what,
You have
like
to
when I say
add
like spending time 30 minutes, right, educating on wife, trust me. So when I like finish my work, right, I have a notebook and like, hey, look, read this book. I just tell her like, read this book, or she was like, oh, can we talk something
What is
different?
her
So that has happened.
She want a husband. She don't want a book reader.
No,
She want a husband.
no,
Don't want
I
a
know
cute
that
child.
right now. Yeah, a lot of good fun, and I
I need
wanted
to-
to be,
I need to give you some more suggestion, Ajay. It's
What is that?
required.
He's a multitasker husband.
I will connect you. I will connect you, Ajay.
Yeah, we will connect us with those for sure. Definitely.
And
Thanks
one more thanks to Chinkalji.
Hmm.
Chinkalji, thank you so much, because nowadays we are not that much punctual. We are not sending our goals on time every day. But
I
now
totally agree.
you,
I
Ridhima,
totally agree with you, Ashutosh.
I apologize.
That's fine. It happens to everyone. It happens to everyone. But so that's why we are here. We are here for no judgment, like
judgment.
zone of a group where we can motivate each other and like encourage each other. So don't even if you share two goals, like Ashutosh, you're busy with your family life and work life, right? Just set 2 goals. Like I'll walk for 30 minutes or I'll read for 30 minutes. It is good for us.
Actually, problem is where my routine was very similar of every day. Every day I have to travel for 200 kilometers, 100 kilometers, 300 kilometers. I have to drive and do the same activity, what I am doing it. So the problem arises that the same goal is repeated on Monday to Friday, and typing the same things was always give me a negativity. Trust me, this is a real problem where I am facing. That's why I asked Ajay to get one-to-one, so that how to come up with all these negative vibes. Because my life and my work balance, I am doing it. But the thing is, my work was like as a key account manager, every day I have to travel to certain customers, big client. And traveling for 200 kilometers is not easy. Driving by own car and going in India, you are driving and in Gujarat, compared to other state, Gujarat having a very good transportation, like road is very good, but still 200 kilometer, 300 kilometer driving itself is a very big challenge for me. So that's why sometimes I skip it. Yaar, same goal karna hai, yaar, same dard hai. So what to do?
Yeah,
So I am
Ashutosh,
so sorry for that.
no, you should not be sorry. Like as Chinkalji has mentioned, right? You can set a small goal, right? Even though you like, let's say work for 10 hours or 8 hours, right? Today I'm going to spend like 30 minutes with myself, right? Reading something or learning something. Even if you do that, we would be more than happy. And there is nothing wrong sharing your repeated goal also, nothing about that. If you share, like you have
And
some kind of accountability that you are going to
Because
complete it, right?
Ashutosh, consistency matters a lot. If you're
Hmm.
consistent with anything now, you can achieve better things in life. Which I
agree.
was
But I agree. I
yesterday
admit
when I
that
was
hereafter, my consistency and my performance, my messages was hitting 100%, and I nailed everything. And I give all you guys a kick, like to be like that. That's my promise.
That's what Ashutosh.
Yes, that's a
great,
promise.
great,
Yeah.
Let's see
great.
from tomorrow morning onwards how energetic and how energized our message are hitting everything on
Right.
top class.
One thing I want to share here. So no matter how repetitive you think your goals are, like,
Right.
if you keep doing it consistently, this is what I have built. Like earlier, I used to think the same, that Ajay ji, it's very repetitive. Like, why to even share it?
Right,
But
right, right.
it's a brain training. You're
Hmm.
training your brain to do something subconsciously. So it's a
Uh-huh.
training.
Hmm.
So Asutosh, do it for a few
Agree.
days and see change in yourself, in your
Mm.
mentality to do something.
Exactly, Asutosh, and
Agree.
it is not about you. Even I'm sharing some repeated goals, like which I don't have any shame, right? I mean, I can't have like every day like 10 new goals,
Every
right?
day,
Because
All
you,
of us are, right?
absolutely correct. Every day cannot
Working
make
and
a
meditating,
new
it's
goal.
my daily thing. So I share that.
right. In fact, like she is sharing her daily ritual. I mean, that makes you more aware about like accountability. That hey, I have sent in group like 10 goals, right? If I don't complete, right, Ajay is gonna ask, right, like how many you have completed, right?
For sharing and not doing it as different thing. But the problem whenever
Twinkle,
I
I
used to
want
try
to
the
ask
same,
one thing.
it was a very problematic.
Okay.
Yeah, same things doing again and again. That was a
Twinkle,
situation where I
how you come out from social media? Actually, I'm I'm too much using that, and I'm wasting around 2 and 3 hours on social media. I try to come out from there, but still somehow I caught, which I feel so.
I do that too. I do that a lot. And so, currently what I do, like, so last week I had a goal, like, Azure certification, and work was keeping me so busy. Plus I have my spiritual, like, meditation classes and everything going on daily. So I was not getting time to even go through my, like, my Azure training, like what a Udemy course I have to. So what I did, I uninstalled my social media for like at least a week or something.
Oh,
I take a social media
I
break.
have done one
My
thing.
Instagram and Facebook, and I shared with Ajay ji, and Ajay ji was very happy. He's like, "Oh, okay, you're in correct path." I was like, "Yeah, that's my main distraction." In the morning, I wake up I'm awake, like I'm early riser. I wake up by 5:30, 6 o'clock. I'm a morning creature. And if I wake up and first thing I do is open my social media and waste my time 1 hour or two time there, I could have used it by going back to
easily.
sleep or walking or meditating, right? Something productive. So that's what I have learned. Like, and yeah, try to do that, Riddhima. You cannot stop it completely. Then, try practice of uninstalling social media for a few days or a week or something and see. It will give your brain a
That
detox
I
also.
will do.
So
Yeah. I really feel very bad when I wasted 3 or 4 hours on social media, and after that, oh my god.
I do that. One day I wrote down my Ajay ji has asked me to write down my hourly, like, time tracking, right? And I wasted 6 hours in TV plus social media in the day. And I was like, oh my God, I could have used that for sleeping. I'm social
Agree,
I'm
totally
feeling that.
agree.
Yeah,
So I'm
so
trying to change that in me, but
right.
small step. But
Don't worry.
we'll go from here.
Exactly. Don't worry about it, Ridhima. As Chinkalji has mentioned, try to follow the same tips, and it takes time.
I daily 2 things, 3 things I usually do on a same daily manner. 4, 5 things like daily household things, going office, reading 2, 3 pages, listening podcast, and exercise. Only these things I do, and using social media. Apart from that, nothing I am doing.
Right. No, so you can like build on it, like the way Chinkalji is like doing right now. Take one certification a month. For example, she is doing Azure right now. So you can think about doing.
Consistency is missing, Ajay. If I started something that goes for 3, 4, 5 days, and after that I stopped somehow, any reason, I don't know. So
That happens
consistency
to
is,
all of us.
so
Like
that's the, yeah.
that
So
happens to all
that's
of us.
the
You know, you are not among them. I mean, Chinkalji can agree to me. Like, you know, building a self-discipline is just like building muscles. So you have to keep doing. That's all. Like, there is no secret. I mean, you don't like it, but you have to do it. You know, if you want
Try
to
to
do.
really, and don't get discouraged if you cannot follow. That's what I learned from Ajay ji. Like if I I was getting discouraged because I was not hitting my goals 100%. And
Mhm.
Ajay is like, you're trying toward it. If you stop doing this, like you will not be even hitting 50%, right? So try doing it. Just put a
Right.
practice.
And that's okay, because like some of the things you can't control. You think you will study for 2 hours, you know, your work gets extended or something. Like you have to be honest with yourself. For example, like as we were discussing with Chinkalji yesterday, that I will not be able to complete more than 70% of my monthly goals, you know. So but again, I'm happy because I have not wasted my time. I have completed 70%, right? Remaining 30% I will take next month, right? And or that gives me a lesson, like, you know, to get to set less number of goals next month, right? And being more realistic. So it's okay. And moreover, if you have any questions on how to limit the time on a social media, Chinkalji would be the best person. She has done it, like, you know, installing or moreover
One
any.
thing I add you
Mhm.
Try and
that I have uninstalled my Facebook account and
Oh,
deleted
yeah.
my account. I have deleted account, not
nice.
uninstalled. I have deleted my Facebook account on, I guess, 11th of February, 11th Feb 2023.
Very good.
Yes,
Nice,
it was
nice.
completely deleted. You cannot find me in Facebook nowadays.
Very good.
That's completely
I'm
off.
also going to do that.
Ashutosh,
Let's say.
Ashutosh, may I ask a
Maybe
question?
sometime.
Yes, brother.
Before Valentine Day, you have uninstalled Facebook. Is there any reason behind that?
There was no reason. There was no reason. The thing is,
I think
the
so.
thing is,
Happily
the
married.
thing is,
Ashutosh is happily
it was-
married.
Happily married, right?
yeah, after having 6 years of marriage life, how you will be relate this to Valentine year. Already 6 Valentine gone.
Who knows? Who
So
knows? Who
Valentine
Who
knows?
Day is
knows?
not a matter.
Who knows?
The matter is because up there I would just I have checked myself that Facebook is a big disturbance for me.
Right.
Big disturbance.
Correct.
I used to
Everybody.
be for more
Not
than
you.
3 to 4 hours. Whenever I travel, used to chat with various friends. I am into that era of Ajay. When we are in a college time, that era only itself I am doing with Ajay, Facebook.
Right.
But now it's completely deleted. I am not at all over there.
Nice, good job.
Yeah, good job, Ashutosh. Again, Ashutosh, I
Good
have
job.
seen you, and I feel like you are doing good right now. You know, being successful at a sales job, and I want you to achieve more. To be honest with you, Ashutosh, we will work on that.
Correct.
You know, we'll work on that. I know you can do more, so there's no point settling for less. And thanks everybody for joining. Like, this was a really fun session, and I hope you have got masses. And again, trust me, again, whatever you learn, if you don't implement, you know, it is not gonna come. Whether it is a school or it's a college or it's a job, it is, again, don't get discouraged. If you don't get results, it's fine. If you fail on one day, try another day. Practice.
Ajay, before wrapping, I just want to ask a question. If someone can summarize all the points, it will be better for me, as I have joined late.
Ajay already told he'll share MOM with us on group, so no issues with that.
So I'm going to share, yeah, that's right. Those 15 points I have talked about, and moreover, we have recording also, so you can watch it. Hira, like I know that,
Or
you
you are
know,
going to upload it, Ajay, on YouTube or somewhere?
YouTube, I will do it this today evening. I will upload that on YouTube. I will share the link
No
in
problem.
the group. You know.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
No
and,
problem.
Ajay, one thing. Before uploading the video, just cut out all those sections which were not good for you, your personal life.
Oh, no.
Cut
That's
that
okay. I know what I'm doing, so.
Right, but he's also happily married for 2 years now, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
more than 2 years.
He knows.
So-
He knows that he knows.
Right. No, I know like those things, right? I learned those from Asutosh, and still I'm learning, you know. So, and
Great,
again,
great.
thank you everybody. Again, thanks
Ashutosh
from
become
bottom of
love
my
guru.
heart. Yeah.
Nowadays Ashutosh become love guru.
Oh, I'm not a love guru. I'm a good friend of Ajay. I know plus and minus of both of us, so we encourage to love.
I also know Ashok.
Yeah,
I also know.
Yeah,
Yes.
even Hira and Asutosh are the one, they know a lot about me because they have gone to same school what we started our schooling at. So we know a lot, you know, a lot of good things, right?
Same
Bro,
village,
Hira?
I guess, na? Ajay? You
Huh?
are from same village, na?
Yeah, myself
We
and
are from same
Asutosh,
village.
we are from same area. In fact, Hira also. So Chinkalji, you know, right? People over here, just maybe a quick intro. Asutosh is working as a sales manager, say, you know, in sales profile in Ahmedabad. He hails from Bihar. He is a good friend of mine. We started our schooling together in Orai. That was a long back. Riddhima is from Delhi. She is again working in a good company. I mentored her when I was doing these things in 2020. Hira is my school
During
friend.
lockdown. During lockdown.
During lockdown. Hira is my school friend. He is preparing for right now for BPSC and UPSC. I think I would say like he's kind of hybrid. He has lived in Bihar and Jharkhand both, but I think you're from Jharkhand, right? Mostly, but
Yes, yes.
mom is working in Bihar.
In Muzaffarpur.
Like she's from Muzaffarpur. You know, how many years, Hira? Your mom is
Since 1993.
1993. So you know,
That's a long way ago.
exactly. And Prakash is here again. Prakash is working for TCS. Started his career in TCS. He's a software engineer. I have known Prakash for quite some time right now. Everybody knows Chinkalji. Her smile is, you know, contagious, and she's very friendly person. To be honest with you, you know, we discuss a lot of stuff, good stuff, right? Especially like a lot of good stuff, and we will be having this kind of meeting where we can have educational session at the same time. You know, again, don't think like I'm trying to waste all of your time. Like again, we will have educational session. If you guys feel like, you know, we have to connect like just for fun, I'm fine with it, you know. Again, just for the positive thing, because like no, weekends are important for everybody. But again, like this is again all the healthy talk, right? Whatever we talked about. So all
Yes.
right.
Correct.
I sincerely thank everybody, and we'll see you next week. And thanks, Chinkalji, for you know, sharing the agenda for probably
4 week.
lessons.
4 week agenda.
A 4 week agenda. Go ahead, Hira.
Yes.
Ajay,
Great, Chinkal.
on Saturday, can we have the time after 8:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time? On
8
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sunday, I have no problem, but on Saturday, I have to join my online classes since 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. I have left that class for the meeting.
Right. So Hira, I can't tell you that right now. I have to check my calendar and I have to check with my wife, you know,
You should.
and then I will let you know. But I will consider that because like team is more important to me. So I will consider that what would work best for all of us, you know, because we respect.
Just 1:30 or 8:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time will be okay for me.
Definitely, we will try to work on, you know, don't worry about it. And again, everybody, good job, and we will succeed soon. Okay, we are on a right
I
track.
have left the class for the meeting, you know.
Oh, that's good. All right, we will see you soon. Have a good weekend, everybody. Thanks again for joining. Bye bye.
Yes.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you. Thank
everybody.
you, everybody.
Bye-bye, Ajay.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.